Hello, it's Magsie Moyer and welcome to this week's playlist, Sound Title Songs. I've mentioned before that excellent playlists can be created by selecting tracks on a theme. The scope for themes is very wide. Take this playlist, for example, based on the vocal sounds we make that aren't the usual spoken words. So you'll find 21 songs with vocal sounds in their title like yell, shout, scream, roar, silence and sob, to name but a few. Often when searching for tracks on a theme, other connections emerge to link particular songs. In this collection the links tend to be about contrasts, e.g. silence and loud, sad and happy, chant and melody, tied down and free. Silence is Golden from the Tremolos in 1967, track 2 on my playlist, and Rebel Yell from Billy Idol, track 4, is one such silence and loud connection. The Tremolos formed in Dagenham, Essex nearly a decade earlier. Their song covers an original recording by the Four Seasons in 1964 as the B-side to Rag Doll. The Tremolos version reached number 1 in the UK charts and number 11 in the US. They also recorded an Italian version, E in Silenzio, which appears to have sunk entirely without trace, although I did come across possibly the last remaining 45 RPM vinyl for sale at £127. Looking at the Tremolos' Top of the Pops clip from 1967, Dave Munden, the original drummer and frequent lead singer of the band, bears an uncanny resemblance to Danny Jones of McFly. Guitarist Chip Hawkes could easily be drummer Harry Judd. Both bands had hit after hit of good solid pop songs with the occasional slow, serious number thrown in. History repeating itself, perhaps? Billy Idol from Stanmore in London is an English singer with a British and American citizenship. Rebel Yell is a title track from his 1983 album of the same name. Idol took his inspiration for the song from an event where Mick Jagger, Keith Richards and Ron Wood of the Rolling Stones were swigging from a bottle of Rebel Yell bourbon whiskey. In Idol's song, however, that music gig with the Stones is replaced with a passionate one-night stand. On an entirely different tack, the US TV series Sesame Street later parodied the song title as Rebel L in a drive to teach children the alphabet. The Fast and Faster connection in my playlist is found in Scream If You Want to Go Faster, a hit for Jerry Halliwell from 2001, track 3 in my sequence. Formerly Ginger Spice of the Spice Girls, Scream If You Want to Go Faster is the title song from her second album. The accompanying video got Jerry into big trouble with road safety campaigners for grabbing a toe off the back of a car on roller skates. They said she was setting children a bad example, but her song reached number 8 in the UK charts regardless. A boppy pop number, its rather cliched lyrics never get in the way of dancing and singing along at the top of your lungs on a proper night out. The connections between sad and happy, and we all know a bit about these two, comes from the Kinks' Stop Your Sobbin' and Shout by Lulu from 1964, tracks 7 and 8 on my playlist. The Kinks' song was rushed out as a single to capitalise on their success with You Really Got Me. Music folklore has it that Ray Davies wrote the song about a girlfriend of the time who broke down in tears on seeing how popular he was becoming and fearing fame would change him. The Pretenders had a hit with the same song in 1979, reaching number 34 in the UK charts. Recording the cover led to a 4-year relationship between Ray Davies and Chrissie Hynde, lead Pretender, and birth of a daughter. Lulu's Shout, the happy side of the connection, was originally recorded by American group the Isley Brothers in 1959. The Scottish firecracker from Lennoxtown in Stirlingshire sang with a band every Saturday night from the age of 12 before signing to Decca Records in 1964. Shout was Lulu's first hit at 15 years old and reached number 7 in the UK charts. The video of her performance on British TV's Ready Steady Go could so easily have been filmed today. I was an avid fan of the show, along with Top of the Pops, Jukebox Jury and The Beat Room, the most accessible way to keep abreast of music charts at the time, a sort of scheduled YouTube in some ways.